I love Kung Fu!
At DreamWorks Animation, we get a chance to just make 2 movies a year, and each one of those films has to be great. Every time one of our movies comes out, the audience wants and expects more. So when you see Kung Fu Panda, you're seeing a richness and a detail, and you can only do that with state-of-the-art tools and software. And that's where our partnership with HP has just been invaluable. It has allowed DreamWorks now for almost 7 years that we've been in business together to continue to stay on the cutting edge.
HP technology is such an important enabler to be able to make a film like Kung Fu Panda. From early storyboarding through editorial, through animation, effects and lighting, it's a pretty extraordinary thing.
Let's get started.
Right, yeah, let's go!
One of our favorite scenes is the chopsticks fight between Shifu and Po. It all started as these simple drawings done by Phil, who worked out the sequence over many iterations. We used to do all our storyboards, on analog way, paper and pencil, but now we work digitally. That close-up on Po, the reaction shot, I think the expression's a bit too harsh. I think maybe you should be a little happier. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. It makes it more connected.
The only thing we changed design-wise away from what Phil had was we added a big gradual slope so that they could actually end up on an even ground that didn't feel too contrived.
That's great, yeah.
So I think by the time you get to the bottom, if maybe we can get to this lower ledge that we designed.
Let me just take a look at the set. Let's see if I put my cameras at this position and then we can see how it looks.
I think that works out well. And I like how wide you're kind of getting, for like a nice beauty shot. No, I think you've totally got it. If you block this out and send it over, I think animation can totally work with these cameras.
One of the things that was really important about the sequence and what inspired us to sort of build to in the end was a great emotional moment between the master and the pupil.
It's funny how that moment of the scene kind of was revealed to us in the process of making Rodolphe, our Kung Fu guy and great animator and story artist, was helping us by conceiving how the character would move and how they would fight.
Yeah, you did this amazing task of translating that into the computer world. We really wanted to make sure that you connected and understood these 2 characters. The bow was particularly a visual way to do that, to actually show this very formal act that we know subtextually has so much more in it.
We knew that matte painting was going to be a huge contributor to the believability of the world. More than half the frame on this sequence was matte paintings. That is just a huge, compliment to you and your department.
For us to create something that covered all these angles was a big technical challenge. We had these, 15,000, 20,000 pixel paintings that we were using for the whole sequence, so they had to hold up resolution-wise with every shot.
When people started seeing this sequence in particular, I think it just really surprised people that we were doing something with such a big artistic statement.
Yeah.
And still with a believable, dimensional look. The challenge for you is trying to really add more colored light.
Yeah, it looks like now that we've got the new matte painting, everything's really brightened up a lot, so why don't I just adjust that to match. Really take Po brighter here.
That's a big difference from previous rounds. It's blazing fast.
Working with HP quad cores, we're shading up to 12 times faster than on previous movies.
Beautiful.
Let's get it from the directors for approvals. So Dave's been working on the shot in lighting just to make the final changes work. It's shot 53.5 and 1702. We're here to get your approval, basically.
These whites are nice and bright.
Yeah, we get really nice subtle details in the fur.
Oh, and you picked out his hands so you can read of the salute better.
Yeah, you captured the feel of the key beautifully. I think it all fits together really well.
Do I hear approvals?
Yes.
Yes.
Totally
approved.
Looking at a film like Kung Fu Panda, it represents the absolute state-of-the-art in visual imagery. In CG filmmaking, technology is the artist's tool. And the better that tool, the more that artist's passion translates into the film on screen. On Kung Fu Panda, our artists had some of the best tools and technology available. Whether it's having the latest workstations or even managed print services, HP delivers the technical solutions that enable us to stay focused on what we do best, which is make great films.
You have done awesome.